Hola, peoperinos. Welcome back to Truck Talk. Yeah, I'm on my way to play in Niagara Falls, and it is still so nice and warm out. The weather is beautiful. It is wrecking havoc on my allergies, so that's the downside. That's probably the only thing about summer I won't miss is having my allergies mess with my singing voice. You can probably hear it. It's manageable, but if any of you sing and you know how allergies affect the vocal cords, it ain't pretty, folks. But that's not why I came on. I came on to mention something just very briefly that happened maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I can't quite explain what it was. I'm not gonna say it was a premonition, but it sure felt like what I imagine a premonition might felt like if I had a premonition and knew what it felt like. Like that one. I had this weird flash about Mr. 45, and it flew through my brain like, where did it come from? And the thought was, this is crazy, he's gonna kill himself. Okay, now that's a bit shocking, and when it came into my mind, it was a bit shocking. And since having it, I obviously debated whether to post anything about it. I kind of feel what it really may be is not so literal and maybe more figurative, because as all of the excellent psychics have predicted, he's going down. And even Bill Barr, of all the dark, sneaky little creatures of the last administration, Bill Barr even said today that he doesn't have a case, that he will be indicted for those records. I mean, he should be indicted for his entire life, because his entire life is one big crime. And God only knows how many people he has hurt and have been killed as a result of his gross negligence and outright stupidity. However, well, I don't know about however, but the point is that I wonder if it's subconscious, because it's always been said that the guilty have a guilty heart, and that your soul knows even when you don't. And I think that this is so true. All right, I'm on the turn. I'm almost there. That the things that when we do, not such great things, we know it. We feel it in our souls. And, most of us who have a conscience that works, when we do it, we feel bad. And we hopefully seek to remedy it, or remedy it to the best of our ability. And this is a person who, embodying all the qualities one would associate with, he doesn't really seem to have any of that conscience that most even semi-normal people have. But in here, it's all known. His soul knows, his heart probably knows, and in a weird way, the one thing that anybody who is guilty of something really craves without knowing it is to be caught. It's to be caught. It's almost like some weird parental thing, like the child who acts up until you finally love them enough to correct them. And this is a guy who's gotten away with everything forever. He has probably sold our secrets up the river. It is unreal. It is surreal. It is truly surreal. And yet here we are at this critical juncture of history. A Pluto return, yes, Melissa. The age of Aquarius. Basically, this complete collision and crash of everything we know, and so that the better world can be born. And he is some kind of weird manifestation of the end of this thing. And one of my standing questions has always been, who the hell controls reincarnation? Who has they say St. Peter has the gates to heaven, right? Well, who the hell's got the gates to reincarnation? The reincarnation chute back into this world, because how he was ever let back here is unfathomable to me. If assuming that he too even has spirit guides and angels, come on, you're gonna tell me they didn't know what was coming? Maybe they were in on it. I mean, far be it from me to implicate the angels, but in some cosmic sense, maybe they knew. It's a weird universe. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. The premonition was he's gonna kill himself, and now I'm thinking maybe that's more figurative than literal, and maybe having arranged essentially his own noose for decade after decade after decade, the guilty soul in the heart is gonna finally get, come on buddy, you gotta go to the speed limit. 15 miles an hour isn't gonna cut it. Finally his guilty soul wants to surrender, or at least it's a possibility. So anyway, I know we're probably supposed to pray for him and stuff. I even have advocated for it. Boy, is that tiresome. And he is going to be so far from heaven after. He's going to be floating in a sea of darkness. I can't imagine there being someone I would rather less be. So, but these are the choices. These are the consequences of choices we make. Anyway, that's my thought for the day. Now it's time to go rock and roll some tourists here in the falls, and hope my voice holds up. And that's that. Be well. Talk to you soon.